I'm Tammy Lynn Guns, the Respect Doctor. The topic today is happiness. I was recently down in Dallas, Texas for a conference, and the conference was amazing. It was a full 4 days. At the very end of the conference, there was a speaker called Shawn Achor. He actually went to Harvard University, and he's done lots of studies on the concept of happiness. I was really intrigued by what he had to say. He did an excellent job, and he gave us some points that will stick with me forever. He said happiness is a choice. What was really fascinating and what helped drive that point home for me is he indicated that in our surroundings, at any given moment in time, no matter where we are, there is so much information that our brains can't process it all. We don't have the wherewithal to take literally everything in from all of our senses. So what we do is we only interpret a few things from what's going on. He used the analogy, imagine that your outside surroundings are like a blizzard and you can only process just a few snowflakes. So you can imagine within a whole blizzard and you're just processing a few snowflakes. That's what he said is you scan your environment depending on how your own outlook is and you pick out things to notice. He said that people that are happy and have positive, optimistic outlooks on life will scan for those few snowflakes that actually represent that. He also said people who tend to be more pessimist, people who look for the, not the happy parts of life, they can certainly scan the same environment. They're in the same blizzard, but the snowflakes that they pick out actually support their pessimistic viewpoint. He also said something which I found interesting because he's done a lot of studies. He went to Harvard. And he said that your surroundings only predict with 10% accuracy your level of happiness. Now you can imagine, so whether you're sitting on a beach or you're sitting on your own couch in your house, only with 10% accuracy can they determine your happiness from your outside or your external surroundings. What was also he said was that what actually does predict your level of happiness is the depth and the breadth and the meaningful relationships that you form in your life. That actually can predict with pretty good accuracy your level of happiness. One of the things he said is that you can actually feel joy as you move towards your potential journey. As you're on your journey and you're moving to your potential, that's when you can feel joy. And I like what he said because it's kind of like the promised land. A lot of us will say, I will be happy when I have the boyfriend. I will be happy when I have the job. I will be happy when I lose the weight. These are all the promised land kind of thinking. I will not be happy on the journey. I will only be happy when. So I like what he said is you can feel joy on that journey. Maybe you're trying to run a marathon and you can feel joy because now you can run 5 miles. Or maybe you're trying to lose weight. Maybe you want to lose 20 pounds and you can feel joy because you've lost 5. You don't have to wait till the full 20 is lost. Which is good to know because life is a journey and it's good to be able to feel joy on that journey. Can I tell you something? At my job, I was given this kind of fake award that people made up. And it was called the Gift of Laughter. People in the office always say they know when I'm there because they can hear me laughing. And the year that I was given that award of the Gift of Laughter was probably one of the toughest years of my life personally. All of us go through things that are good or through things that are bad in our lives. But it really meant something to me that people recognized how I could laugh even at a time in my life when I was really struggling on a personal level. You can change your thinking. You can change the snowflakes that you pick out. One of the things that you can do is if you tend to be a pessimist is start looking for gratitude. Your situation doesn't change. Remember, we're all in that same blizzard. We're all processing different. And if you start to have gratitude, you can start to pick out the good in the existing situation, which retrains your brain you actually can retrain your brain to start looking for positive, good things. And then when you are in the blizzards of life, you pick out the snowflakes that actually tend to have you happy. Remember always that you are worthy, you are lovable, and you deserve goodness in your life.